Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for people who are interested in manifesting. Manifesting is the most important gift, power human beings have. Because what it is allowing your potential to really grow, to really flower. It's creating pictures, it's creating scenes within your own imagination. Things that, for a lack of a better explanation, I suppose, set up a kind of frequency, kind of resonancy in the universe, because we know that the universe as it surrounds us is billions and billions and billions, maybe trillions, quadrillions, whatever frequencies. And so by being able to imagine something, to hear it, to taste it, to smell it, to touch it, that's powerful juju. And we can do that. Here's where it gets tricky. There have been several studies over the past 50 years that have shown we get dumber with age. Now, it's not a natural event. It is pre-programmed or planned that way. John D. Rockefeller, a man who invested back in early 1900s, a couple of $1 billion in changing our American educational system. What kind of an educational system we have sprung from his imagination, and he wanted a nation full of workers, not thinkers. His words. What he was looking for was to create human beings who were, in effect, robots to keep him rich and powerful. And within that context, his educational system dumbed us down to be workers, not thinkers. And so over the past several decades, they have done studies about creativity, the potential for genius. And what they found was something very, very interesting in every case. That 5-year-olds had a tremendous potential for genius. Almost 100% of 5-year-olds tested showed a definite ability for genius. But by the time these same 5-year-olds went through our entire school system, graduated from college, only 2%, actually a little under, but let's round it off to 2% of the college graduates showed any potential for creativity. Which explains why all of the success, or most of the successful entrepreneurs, never graduated from college. Because they kept that potential for genius, for creativity, for manifesting, and they didn't allow the schools to take it out of them. And in fact, I've been around for a long, long time. One of the things that I became aware of decades ago was that PhDs were stupid. Almost all the PhDs I ever met knew certain information. But you take them out of that particular set of facts, and they don't know shit. They can't figure out shit. They're morons. But because they were brainwashed and they memorized what they needed to do to get that PhD, MD, whatever, they thought, geez, I'm smart. No, you're exactly what the education system and John D. Rockefeller wanted you to be. But you get people like Elon Musk. You get people like Steve Jobs and others. They didn't graduate from college. They kept their creativity. They kept the ability to manifest. And that's what I want to do here with you. Tarot, at best, is the science of potential. Astrology is the science of cycles upon cycles upon cycles upon cycles upon cycles. I've done it for over 50 years. Tarot I've done for over 20, and I've come to understand that it's the science of potential. In other words, you've got to step up. You have to decide, yes, I am going to project a certain energy, a frequency. I will create it. I will attract that to me. Now, here's where it gets tricky. We are told that certain things are important. Again, these are the same people telling us certain things are important who tell us that they want workers, not thinkers. Keep that in mind. But we all can't be beautiful. We all can't be rich. We all can't be famous. We all can't be any one thing. Humanity is complex. And if you are aware of astrology at all, you know how complex an astrological chart is. I mean, it is, and that's why I've never, ever found, and I've known some pretty damn good astrologers, myself aside, I'm okay. I'm not really good like these people who really have a tough time taking the essence of a reading. Because there's too many factors, just too many things coming at you from too many different directions. Yes, you can pick specific cycles and then say, okay, well, the last time these planets got together, this happened. So let's assume it's going to be something like that. And then you use the planetary current placements and try to figure out and extrapolate. But it's precise and it's imprecision, if that makes any sense. Tarot is potential. Here's the frequency right now. Does it resonate? If it doesn't, don't worry about it. In any reading, whether it's astrological, numerological, tarot, out of 100 people, 10 are going to resonate with it. The rest are going to go, well, it's pretty interesting, but I'm not feeling it. It's okay. Tomorrow, next week, next month. I do a brand new read every day, 365. Doesn't make any difference about holidays. You are more important than the holidays. I want to inspire you. I want you to grab inside your imagination, exercise those muscles. Let's begin. Middle card. It's the Oracle card. Today it is serendipity. Number up in the right-hand corner is 18. 1, which means starting. 8, which means manifesting. You put the 1 and 8 together, and that equals 9. That's ending, wrapping up, completion. Well, when you say serendipity, more often than not, people generally mean luck, good fortune, something. In this case, I don't know that applies. I think it means things are going to be what they're going to be. Be ready. Serendipity, it's coming out, so just be ready for whatever. Or follow the cosmic breadcrumbs, okay? The meme for today says you will always end up where you are meant to be. Moody Blues, in their first album, Days of Future Past, said the same thing. Nights in White Satin. I think it was Nights in White Satin. In the end, you're going to be what you always wanted to be. There's an inner voice in us. Destiny, serendipity, whatever. And that's why I say don't try to fit into, well, I got to be famous, I got to be rich, I got to have a new car, I got to have a new home. No, you don't. And if you try to and that's not your destiny, you're going to aggravate the shit out of yourself. You're going to have a terrible life. You're going to make it terrible for everybody around you. It's going to be unfulfilling. It's going to be a waste of time. Find out what your cosmic breadcrumb trail takes you to. And that's really what we're talking about now. We're talking about serendipity right now, and given the time that we're living in, which is absolute chaos and conflict, intentionally, we are going through a period of change. How that specifically is going to turn out, who knows? That's why I say follow the breadcrumbs. That's the serendipity. That's the fortune. Going to be different for everybody. But pay attention. Don't go blindly. Otherwise, you're going to do what John D. Rockefeller wanted you to do, and that is be a worker, not a thinker. You can't do that. You can't afford that. Remember, I said at the beginning, tarot is the science of potential. If this resonates with you, grab it and run. You're going to need it. The next year is going to be insane. And in fact, as we approach November 2024, the shit's going to hit the fan. And I think it's going to get real crazy. So you need to pay attention to your serendipity. Follow the cosmic breadcrumbs in your life. Go where your intuition, where your guidance is telling you. Let's go all the way to the left. First card, it is the Five of Wands. Wands are positivity, excitement, enthusiasm, joy, potential. Five of Wands is saying that there's a lot of conflict, bickering, pettiness. It doesn't amount to anything. It's just bitching for the sake of bitching. It's not accomplishing anything. However, it is using up your energy. It is using up your focus. It's keeping you unfocused. So now you're not paying attention to the cosmic breadcrumb trail in front of you. Not paying attention. Can't afford to do that. Can't afford to do that for yourself. Can't afford to do that for humanity, because we all need to find our frequency. More of us that do, the better life will be on the planet. So all this bickering and noise is just a waste. It takes you off of your trail of breadcrumbs, leading you to your destiny. To back that idea up, we have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, again, positivity, excitement, joy, enthusiasm. It's creative strength, it's beginnings, it's inspiration. Maybe that's where the breadcrumb trail is leading you, to joy, to happiness, to feeling like you're actually living your life, not just existing. You're participating, even in a small way. You put together a jigsaw puzzle, even the smallest pieces are significant in the overall picture. Follow the trail of breadcrumbs. Next card is the Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles are values, what we value. In this case, it's always money, 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 things that glitter. Ooh, look at a shiny object. Ooh. We're not talking about those kind of values. We're talking about love, friendship, health, peace. Talk about something valuable. How about your time? You never get that back again. Get it once, it goes, never going to get it back again. And I don't care how rich you are, you're not going to live longer than you should. When your time's up, your time's up. That's it. I don't give a damn how rich you are. It makes no difference. So the Seven of Pentacles talks about patience. Talks about evaluating. Take a look at what you value and why. If you're going to follow the breadcrumb trail, the cosmic breadcrumb trail to your destiny, you got to get all the crap out of the way. You got to have a very clear, concise idea of what's important to you and why. And the final card, the Queen of Pentacles, just underlines that. Resourceful, down to earth, stable, mature, trustworthy. Those are the values that you need to use as you follow the cosmic breadcrumb trail to your destiny. It's there in front of you. Don't get distracted. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another manifested reading. Between now and the next time you and I get together, peace and blessings.